Earlier today, I made 2 videos on kob456, completely destroying him, reading his comments, bashing them, moron, doing all this and that. But then I realized, what's that gonna get me? I already did that. I already made a two-part video bashing Kob. And what'd he do? He just commented again. And I'm gonna respond again, because that's how it's gonna go. So the best way to end this is to show respect. I'm going to go over our arguments, some that I thought Kob was a little bit crazy and saying, not dumb, crazy. And I'll admit when I was wrong in some points that he made, because he did give me like a list of 9 points at one time, and I purposely didn't answer 2 of them. Not because I was dodging the question, Kob, because you were right. Okay. What did bother me though about you, Kob, was the video you decided to restart this whole thing up was the video that I wrote, things that I like about TNA. I make a video saying things I like about TNA, and that's when you want to pick a fight with me? Really? After I'm defending your loyal product? Saying the good things about your product? And because I said one bad thing towards the end where the old guys are hogging it, and then you completely go all at me again? Was that really necessary, Kob? Really? You say I started it? That is untrue. Simple. I made my Hell in a Cell review, and you attacked me first. Yes, you did. So, Kob, calm down. Everyone on YouTube is disagreeing with you. I have guys like 9110 Shit, JWeek1, John Spam 07, Trademark 629. A bunch of guys are commenting, saying, you're wrong, Kob, but you don't listen. I'm not trying to disrespect you. Some of the stuff you said just was a bit over the top. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the Undertaker Sting thing. We've been over this 1,000 times. Taker's put over a shitload of young guys. He's put over Cena, Kennedy, even gave Kane. Undertaker fucking made Kane. Everyone knows that. He puts over a good 2 people a year. Sting, and I thought about this. I thought when Sting came to TNA in January of 2006 to present time, he has not put over one guy. The closest argument you can make is Abyss, but really, Sting beats the shit out of Abyss, who's the supposed monster. Sting knees him into thumbtacks. Sting pushes the referee, and because of a dumb technicality rule, he loses the belt. Do you really call that putting someone over? No. And then, Sting's trying to help Abyss see the light. But if you think about it, everyone hates Abyss now. Everyone says Abyss should have had James Mitchell. Abyss should never have talked. Abyss should have stayed as a monster. And Sting ruined that. So, really, Abyss, I do not think he put him over. And really, if anything, Sting did more harm to Abyss's career than good. Well, that was part of the storyline. They were going in that direction. Sting had no control over that. I'm just saying kayfabe-wise. And I asked you, has Sting put over anyone? And you said Samoa Joe at Victory Road? But Joe was already over. I mean, really, Joe is already over. Has Sting ever gone out of his way to help someone? You made a point. You said Sting has asked TNA to push young guys. Has he ever gone out of his way to done it? Has Undertaker? Yes. Even the hated Triple H. And I've bashed Triple H before, Kob. You keep saying, why aren't you talking about Triple H? And I keep responding, because I made a damn video saying that Triple H is a greedy bastard. But the point, and then he says, oh, no, you didn't. You were praising Triple H. I said, no, I wasn't. I was saying that if he ever does something good, no one will give him credit for it. And I will give Sting credit if he ever puts someone over. I just haven't seen it. Sting has never gone out of his way to help someone rise in their career status. Okay, Joe beat him at Victory Road. How much that would help? You had Taz come in who touched Joe. He's already the top guy in TNA. Joe beat Sting 2 years ago in 2007 on Impact to qualify for the King of the Mountain match. Now, and then he says, oh, if you don't care if Joe beats Sting, then why was it such a deal that Sting beat Joe? And I had to repeat this 1,000 times, because Sting is hogging the glory. Sting is holding the title at Bound for Glory. He wins the title in the main event every year. And you're going to say, well, The Undertaker's been in just as many WrestleMania main events as Sting has. First of all, you're wrong. He tried to tell me, oh, in 2007, he main evented with Batista, even though it was the 5th match on the show, so I do not count that as the main event. And He says he's main evented almost just as much, but I said, but you don't realize, ever since Sting has been in TNA, he's main evented Bound for Glory. He's doing it again. Win or lose, he's main eventing Bound for Glory. For what? What? Is he retiring? No. Was that the point of the story from the beginning? That Sting doesn't want AJ to quit because Sting wanted to pass the torch to AJ? Well, if Sting's going to stay after Bound for Glory, is that really passing the torch? So, really, bad argument there. Sting is doing it again. Every year, main event, Bound for Glory. Taker, in 2006, he didn't main event WrestleMania. 2005, he didn't main event WrestleMania. In 2009, he didn't main event WrestleMania. In 2004, he didn't main event WrestleMania. Oh, but that was one of the 4 main events, so that means he did, right? According to you. 2003, he was the second match on the card. For crying out loud. I mean, really, I've heard some dumb remarks, but that was not a very smart comment. What else? Oh, and you also tried to tell me Sting is in better condition than Taker. Okay, I'll admit, maybe because Sim Snuka doesn't know how to catch a guy when a guy jumps off the ring. Seriously, if Sim catches Taker properly, Taker doesn't get hurt, his matches aren't short. But Sting, and you said, and I quote, you don't think I'm lying here, I'm reading it right now. I'm reading it word for word. I'm actually not reading word for word, I have to go all the way to the bottom. Nah, fuck, I'll just say it. So he says, you say Sting was a horrendous world champion, which is full of shit. Yeah, no, it's not. Sting had, quite possibly, the worst title reign in wrestling history, I'll say. Khali, I thought the 2 triple threat matches that he had were at least 3 stars. At least both. The Great American Bash one, not many people agree with me. The Unforgiven one, many people will agree with me on that. Sting, the only 3-star match he put on in the 7 months he was champion was with the best worker in the company, AJ Styles. Then he went to have a tag at turning Final Resolution, which wasn't that good. His match with Rhino was absolute atrocious shit. His matches with his Angle weren't good. The 4-way with Team 3D weren't good. Yes, I did see those matches. The lockdown match with Foley wasn't good. And so, in reality, Sting had possibly the worst title reign of all time. For you to sit here and say that's untrue, Sting was a horrendous wrestler. Like I said, Undertaker's 10-minute matches with Punk at Breaking Point, with Punk at Hell in a Cell, were way better than all of Sting's title matches. Except maybe his match with AJ at Turning Point last year. But that's AJ Styles. Horrible argument. You say that Punk is not a mid-carder, yet we got into a huge fight because you said he was too young. He was young and he needed the push. Undertaker never usually is in these situations. I said this before, Punk is in the damn doghouse, and they needed Taker to take the title. And watch, what happens if Taker drops the title bragging rights? I'm not saying he will, but what if he does? Then what are you going to say? Then you have no argument at all. You keep saying Undertaker and Sting are the same, but they're not. Sting doesn't put over anyone. Sting hogs the glory. And not to mention just Bound for Glory, he's in the main event of almost every single pay-per-view. Taker is not. Good God, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. You say that Sting is in better condition than Taker. Bull fucking shit. Maybe because Taker hurt himself off the dive, but I'm telling you, Taker's 10-minute matches have been way better than Sting's matches this year. Again, point wrong. Taker offers respect to young guys. Every single person that I've known has never said anything bad about that man. They say that he tries to help people. He goes out of his way to get people over. Sting doesn't do it. He doesn't. You say he does? Well, how come the past 4 fucking years of Bound for Glory, he never once raised his hand and saying, hey, I'm kind of hogging the glory here, 4 times Bound for Glory is a bit much. Maybe we should not do it. No, he didn't. He just said, I'm just going to not say anything and hope that they don't ask me. Bro, come on, really? You're going to say he really didn't hog the glory? Call me a mark, and I'm tired of this WWE Mark stuff. I have not seen Raw since Floyd Mayweather was the guest host. I did not like Breaking Point, The Bash, Extreme Rules this year. Backlash I thought was overrated. I gave Backlash a 7, which is not really a good score for me. I thought Hell in a Cell was kind of disappointing. I gave Slammiversary an 8.5. I called it one of the best pay-per-views this year. I said No Surrender was a decent to good pay-per-view. And you're just saying WWE Mark, WWE Mark, WWE Mark because you have no arguments and you want to bash me. You want to bash the WWE. Yet, I love my Ring of Honor. Yes, I know Ring of Honor 592 still doesn't come in. And you know what else I love? You say you try to love Ring of Honor, but in every one of your videos you suck WWE's dick. Seeing as how I've seen 6 PWG DVDs this year. Boom. Boom. Chikara. Go figure. Go to my top 10. How many of those matches, besides Taker HBK, are from the fucking WWE? Every match there is from Ring of Honor, PWG, Dragon Gate, and Noah. Really, Cobb? Everyone is saying you're wrong, you don't know what you're talking about. And you're not listening to people. I'm trying to offer as much respect as I can. Let's end this, Cobb. No more TNA Mark videos from me, at least not for now. I'm done with it. Goodbye, guys. Peace.